in Panama, and also something that we should have been doing a long time ago, and I promise I'll try to do this a little bit more often, and that is talk about some cool new properties for sale, just to try to give you guys some insight, whether you are in Panama or thinking about coming to Panama. And so here's a little bit of news for you. And number one, kind of interesting, I'm glad that SunTrax is done. SunTrax is our big labor union, the construction union here in Panama. And that has since been resolved as far as the labor issues and the protests that they've had over the last week. They got a 6% raise. They were asking for like an 80% raise. But yeah, so the protests have finally died down. Way. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about 3 awesome new properties that we have for sale. And they're just the first and random 3 properties that we've just listed. And I want to try to do this a little bit more often. So let's jump into it, shall we? Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do a walking tour of each one of those properties, but I will give you some insight on pricing. And for the third one, I will talk to you about what you need to be thinking about. So let's go to our most recent listings, shall we? All right. So first of all, Allbrook. Ruben just listed this beautiful property. And do you guys know about Allbrook? Allbrook is close to the U.S. Embassy. There's actually a lot of embassies out there. Allbrook is well known because they have some awesome schools out that way. And look at this really cool property. So it's multi-floor, and you know, it's older style construction, but they've done a lot of remodels. I mean, look at that classy sliding, like barn door style, polished glass. Love that. And this property, you guys, I mean, it would make for a very nice rental. It's a spacious home. This is in the former Panama Canal Zone. So that means you are surrounded by trees, big open yards, no fences out that way. So you get a lot of wildlife out there. And by the way, you're like 10 minutes, no traffic, 25 minutes with traffic from downtown Panama City. So why do people move to Allbrook? Because it's more quiet, because there are great schools out that way. Really close to the regional airport there by the same name, Allbrook. A couple malls out there, tons of shopping. All the Uber and the food delivery trucks go out that way. And man, I mean, it's a nice house, right? This is what $1 million gets you in Panama. This is completely renovated, really, really nice. Work from home office. Look at those views. Oh my God. Palm trees all day, every day from your home office. I mean, it's a pretty spacious home office too. And they had a bit of an operation there back in the day. Super nice kitchen, comes with appliances, good AC system. So there's your first property of the day in Allbrook. So let's go to the next one. Titanium. This is in Costa del Este. Another listing by Ruben Nunez, who is a terrific agent, you guys. Ruben's been doing this for 12 years, I would say. Panamanian, very just sort of understated, by the book, a wealth of information. He's been doing a great job. He found us a new mortgage broker, which has been very, very short supply mortgage brokers here in Panama. So look at this listing. And guys, this is Titanium. This building is about 9 years old, so you've still got some good tax exoneration on it. It's in Costa del Este, second line. It's actually third line. You do have some ocean views. You've got a brand new building coming up front right to you, but that's Mirador. That's a burn building. It is brand new. It's already done. This unit right here, you guys, this Titanium apartment, which is on a fairly high floor, nice views, good little balcony, good size, does not come furnished in case you are in love with the furniture. Sorry. Just, you know, like I wouldn't say a cute unit, a nice unit. Great building, very well administered. They just completely redid the social area. That's already paid for. It's like brand new pool, upgraded gym, nice kids area. You're around the corner from the grocery store. I mean, I like this building. Here's why I really like it for investors, because you could probably get this for, I don't know what the seller would accept, maybe $440, $430, turn around, rent it as is for $2,200, maybe furnish it for around $15,000-ish, And now you're looking at 25, 2,600. That's usually the difference in furnished versus unfurnished. In Panama is about 10%. So, you know, it's a great layout here, guys. Pictures, as always, don't do it justice. But yeah. So just to, again, there's a lot of stuff in the apartment. It's hard to kind of get the concept, but it's modern. It's well located. It's a great building, well administered. Comes with parking spaces and a storage space. There's titanium for you guys. The last one, and the one I was kind of looking forward to talking to everybody about, because there's some questions you got to ask yourself. All right. So it's these Tourai. On paper, beautiful. I mean, look at these renderings. Look at these pictures. However, between us, when you're going to buy pre-construction, you got to ask yourself or your agent a couple of things. Okay, so I see it's not built yet. When's it going to be built? Oh, developer will tell you it's going to be built in a year and a half. That's not going to happen. What needs to happen before construction even starts? The developer needs to reach a certain level of pre-sales before the bank can even finance the project. Now, they probably have pre-financing approved in terms of the construction loan, but they need to sell a certain percentage before the bank will give them money. What percentage are they sold at? Well, I was checking with the developer right before I did this. They haven't gotten back to me yet, but I'm going to estimate around 25%. And I would bet that they probably have to sell about 30%. That means if you buy today, you still don't know when construction is actually going to start. Now, developer will also be that much more motivated to try to get you to purchase because, hey, that means they're one step closer to finishing their bank-required level of pre-sales. However, it does represent a risk. And you need to go into this kind of investment knowing all of your potential risks. What other risks are there? This developer has not done anything in Panama yet. Okay, fair. We're not going to write them off yet. The reason they're on our website is because of who they are going to be working with. So if they get the best builders, if they get the best architects, if they get the best team around them, they should be able to execute if they have good financing, if they have local equity in terms of, you know, money in the bank to finish the project. So these are all risk factors that one needs to take into consideration that one might not have to consider on a building that's, say, almost done, right? Or already completed, obviously. But even then, you got to worry after it's completed, who built it in the first place? Because there are some buildings that are having some huge problems in Panama right now because of the original builder. Now, you don't want to have to replace your pool in 3 years. You don't want to have to buy a new elevator in 5 years because that means homeowners association, your monthly maintenance charge, you're going to get hit with a huge special assessment, and that's not cool. And that's why getting with a good developer who used a good builder who had good design in the first place, you know, I mean, hey, this building, 2 towers, right? 26 floors each, or 24. Let me check my notes. 26 floors. Yeah, they're going to have a shared social area. So I would ask my agent, when is the social area going to be done? When is the pool going to be done? Is it going to be done after the first tower, or do I have to wait until the second tower to go swimming? Probably not, but it doesn't hurt to ask. There's going to be 6 apartments per floor. That's kind of a lot. Now, how are the floors going to be divided? In a building like Sky, for example, there are, I think, at least 6 apartments per floor, but you would never know because they have individual little lobbies, right? Like one lobby, there's like one elevator that has 3 different doors, another elevator that has 1 door, another elevator that has 2, right? So there you go. You're waiting a lot for your elevators in that building, though, which is kind of annoying. So my point is, look at the design, study the design. In this case, they have 4 elevators, so good job by them. They weren't being cheap, right? Love these renders, by the way. Like super, super good looking designs. Great views. You're right behind the Reba Smith there, so it's more city views. You're not going to get a whole lot of ocean views unless you go up on your roof. But yeah, like nice. Everybody likes the modern kitchen in Panama and the open kitchen, floor to ceiling windows. nice design choices out on the balcony. Nice modern tiles on the flooring. I can almost guarantee that this built-in bookshelf probably doesn't come with it. You'd have to talk to our hotshot Andrea Ortiz, who knows this project back and front. But, looks nice, right? Looks nice on paper. Now, let's make sure that they actually execute. The way you know is, well, you ask the right questions. So those are 3 of our new listings. Hope you guys found this to be useful. I love questions. Appreciate comments. And always happy to answer stuff after the fact as well. Thanks for watching. We'll try to do this a bit more often. Can't say that I'll be able to do it every week, but hopefully there was some value there. So thanks, guys. Have a great day.